Some cultures believe that the earth was created out of an egg. From Egypt to India, eggs were associated with both birth and death. Decorated ones could be found in graves accompanying those that had passed. For the living, they were considered miracles, as the egg yolk looked like the life-giving sun. To honor the powers that made him seem so, man dyed eggs with natural colors. Patterns and symbols honored creation, expressed gratitude, sent blessings and good wishes for health, prosperity, and an abundant harvest.
When I was growing up, there were eggs everywhere, and that was just home. My first experience as an adult working with batik and candles and hot wax was at a spring garden show. I saw this woman who had eggs in front of her with dye, and we became friends almost instantly. She was of Ukrainian Polish ancestry over time when she taught me some of the details and the history, and we joked about, the Ukrainian ancestors are going to roll over in their graves because we're teaching this to a non-Ukrainian. People that are in the know can look at an egg and say that comes from that region, or this one comes from that region. Traditionally, you leave the egg whole. In the olden days, they believed that the feelings that you have when you're working on egg will stay in the egg, and then you pass those good wishes and blessings on to the receiver. And it's a batik method, so a wax resist. You use hot wax on a white egg. Everything you cover with the hot wax will stay white. Then you dip the egg in the first color, like yellow. Everything you want to keep yellow, you cover with wax. Let it dry, and then you go into the next layer. And so it's a process from light to dark, and then at the end, you melt it all off. I sold eggs at the farmer's market. One of the folk artists from Chase Home Museum said, "Come and teach here. We want to see what you do," and that's been 25 years. The most exciting thing for me as an artist, folk artist, is to see other folk artists. I feel like it is a village of people from all over the world, and the friendships that we form and the things that we learn from each other has been so exciting. Exchanging foods, recipes, and folk arts ties directly to our ancestors. And the part that I feel like what we're doing is using a gigantic ribbon and tie the past to the present and pass it on to the future. It helps us appreciate what our ancestors have gone through, and it gives me personally the strength to endure what we're experiencing now and hope to pass that on to the children, that they have something to do that helps them be calm and reflective in their everyday lives and trials and challenges. My name is Ingrid Hersman, and my living tradition is to pass on the folk art of egg dyeing from the past to the present to the future.